Thank you very much. Hi, how are you? I'm all right, thank you. I'm doing pretty good today. I feel good because I have the body that I want, which I'm going to tell you the secret to having the body that you really want. You just have to want a shitty body. That's really all it is. You just have to decide that your fucked up body is good. And, yeah, I never, I'm 42, and I look like this. I don't give a shit. I never really, it's not like my looks are going, like I ever depended on them for anything. I never gained from the way I look. I never even got laid because of how I look. I know that. I've never been a guy who got laid because some woman saw me. That's never, not once, have I been that guy who walks in a room and women just go, oh. They just drop their microphones and start masturbating their asses and vaginas. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy women meet and they go, ugh, and I'm like, yeah, I know, just talk to me for a minute. And then later that night she's like, I'm fucking him. How did this happen? And I'm like, I know, it's weird, but it does. I don't know what position we're in, that she's doing this and I'm doing this. It's kind of a weird. I'm just poking her in various areas of her back. Today was the day, though. I decided this is it. I'm going to get in shape. Today's the day. You know when you have the day, you're like, fuck all this shit. Today I'm going to start. I'm not going to eat anything stupid, and I'm going to work out. That's how I woke up today. I dropped my kids off at I have kids, but I'm divorced, so we share custody. I dropped my kids at their mom's, and I'm like, I got the whole day. I'm going to fucking, oh my God. I'm going to just do crunches. I don't even know what a crunch is. I'm going to do crunches. I'm going to learn what crunches are. And then I start watching TV, and I guys just start then I'm like, now I'm hungry. The thing is, I should have right away, because now I'm hungry. I do need to eat, and I can't eat and just work out. But so I better not eat. Okay, I'll wait. And then I'm like, now I need to eat. It's an emergency that I eat, or else I'll die if I don't eat now. So, fuck it. I'm going to do this tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day. And I'm excited because I'm going to rest tonight, and I'm going to get ready for tomorrow. And then I'm like, okay, so what? Now I can eat. Now I can totally eat. It doesn't matter what I eat because today's not the day. Tomorrow's the day. So I'll make myself a quesadilla, which, yeah, right, with a little cheese in there. And then I go, fuck it. I got ice cream. Since tomorrow's the day, tonight I'm just, fuck it. Fuck it, man. Tonight, who gives a shit about tonight? Because tomorrow I'm going to do so much crazy shit that tonight, go for it. Get rid of the ice cream. I don't want it in the house anyway because tomorrow's the day. So just get rid of it. Eat all of it. I had so much ice cream in the house. I ate such a disgusting amount. And I'm even like going, I don't even want this. And I'm just fucking eating it. I know. Fuck you. Listen to her, young woman in perfect shape. Ew. What's wrong with you? Why don't you work out and not eat gross food? You're fat. I'm sorry. I have no idea. I barely looked at you. I just decided who you are. I'm not going to look at you because then that'll ruin it. I don't want to find out that you're a person. It ruins the whole thing. The whole show now. Nope. Fuck you. You're a cheerleader. I have already seen you. You're a cheerleader. Sorority girl. I just decided it. Sorry. So, yeah, that was my first day back. I wrote ice cream. I got an angry email from somebody today because I don't return emails. I think it's like we're too much in contact. I don't like this shit anymore. I liked when I had a phone and folks called me and maybe they got me, maybe they didn't. And only folks that had my phone number could call me. That was the only people that could reach me, or were like 8 folks on the earth. And sometimes they'd reach me, sometimes they wouldn't. And now people write me just shit. They just write shit. Just, Literally, just and shapes and shit. It's not even fucking words anymore. They just fart into my fucking email. And I don't even, most of my emails are unread. I don't read them. And then I start seeing this guy's been writing me like then it goes from weekly to daily, and then I get the angry email. I don't know what I did to offend you that you don't write me back. I have sent you so many funny things. Fuck you! I don't give a shit! Yeah, you know what you did? You exist, you piece of shit. That's what you did. You came out of your fucking mother's vagina. That's what you did. Don't do that again. That's just pure, I don't know, pure meanness. I know it destroys the illusion when I go like this. That's just, these are some raw and new ideas that aren't working. Okay, here's the thought I had. Because I think my life is going pretty well. I mean, I live indoors. I actually worry about eating too much. That's a sign that you're doing well. You know, I have some money in the bank. I don't know how much. I don't check often because I'm afraid. And I have a cell phone. I got a second cell phone once because they told me I could get one for free or something. I don't remember why I got this phone, but I got a second cell phone and then I lost it like in a week. And then a year went by, and I just forgot about it. And then I got this call saying you got an outstanding, the bill it was like $2,000 bill on that phone I haven't had for a year, and I've been paying for it. It's some guy has had this free phone for a whole year, and I've been paying his bill. 'Cause fuck it, I get the bill from Verizon, I just pay it. I don't have time to go through. I don't care. I'm 42. I figure I'm half dead. I don't want to spend the second half counting shit. So then I find out a guy lost my phone. Somebody's been using it for a whole year. And I call him, I go, yeah, my phone was stolen. And they go, when? And I go, a year ago. And the lady literally said, fuck you. On behalf of Verizon, fuck you, you idiot. That guy's your fucking, you pay his bill now, from now on. Fuck you. And then I got a letter from Verizon that said, fuck you, you stupid cunt. It said it. Verizon wrote me a letter. If I had it, I'd bring it. It said, fuck you, you stupid cunt. I was really surprised that Verizon would call me a cunt. I mean, that's really... But they probably, even if they did, what am I going to do? Who am I going to complain to? They called me a cunt. Call the police? Well, why did they call you a cunt? Because I had a phone, I lost it, and I paid the bill for a year. You are a cunt. Something. I don't know. But anyway, the point I was trying to make is that I'm doing okay. And the other day I walked past this guy who was this homeless guy covered in his own shit. I hope he was homeless, frankly, because if he's covered in his own shit and he lives in the house, there's just something wrong with that. At least, I mean, I don't know what's worse. If you're covered in your own shit and you have keys in your pocket, I don't know what happened. You had a bad day. And everybody feels more sorry for somebody that had a bad day than people with a bad life. Isn't that weird? Like a guy falls and slips in his own shit, and you go, oh my God, poor guy. You see a guy who lives in his own shit, and you go, well, what are you going to do? Yeah, there goes that guy. Sure there's a perfectly good reason. That's the thing, is that, and by the way, I don't know that it was his own shit. I don't, it might have been other people's shit. And there again, I gotta hope it was his own shit. I'm not sure what's worse, being covered in your own shit or other folks' shit. You think other folks? Wow, you had a quick answer. Like you've been through both versions. You're other. Believe me, it's better when it's other people. You'd think your own, but it was awful. Go with other. All right, so here you pass a guy covered in his own shit, and he's homeless, and you go. You got two ways to look at it, really. One way is I'm not that guy. I'm not covered in my own shit, and I'm not homeless, and I'm doing well. So why is that? You got two choices. One is I am on the receiving end of total injustice. I am prospering in a world that's horrible, and I should give this guy everything I have, or else I'm a piece of shit who's going to hell. That's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is, fuck that guy, he's a fucking loser. There's really no other in between. It's either you're a piece of shit or he's a loser. I don't know which one. So I think most people choose the second one. Most people go, fuck him. That's just the way that goes. I was chosen for success because, somebody worked hard in my family a long time ago. I don't know who. My great-great-grandfather had a job. Everybody else has been just sapping. All right, that kind of brought the show down a little bit. All right. I thought there might be a joke at the end of that road, and there wasn't. That happens sometimes. I don't know. It's funny to me that I have things and others don't, and that's not good. It's bad. I don't know, why is that? Like, I was watching that woman, Sarah Palin, who was saying that we have to get back to being a God-fearing nation because then we'll do well. It's a weird reason to want to be religious to me. She said that we all have to get back into God's grace so that we'll prosper. But that's a weird thing. People that pray and think that you'll get money or health for praying, like, ooh, I prayed and then God, well, you just got to ask. Because what about the people that pray and then just get fucked in the ass? Does God hate them? Like, please, nah, fuck you. Is that how that works? It's weird. That's what that thought was. God hates losers? I don't know. Or God's an asshole, maybe. Well, it's possible, because I was reading the Bible, and I read this story where he came to this guy, Abraham, and he said, kill your son. And Abraham was like, dude, come on. I don't know if he said it like that, but that was the sentiment. And God said, seriously, kill your son. So God's like, so Abraham's like, oh, fuck. It might have not been Abraham. I don't know. Didn't really read it. And so who was it, Abraham? Yeah, okay, let me see if I get the point. Because here's what happened. He took Abraham and he was about to kill him. And God, shut up. I'm just kidding. So God, it is my show. It doesn't matter that I'm talking about God and it's important to you. It's still my show. So he's about to kill Abraham. Abraham's about to kill his son, and God goes, dude, what are you doing? He's like, killing my kid? Why the fuck would you do that? Because you totally said to a lot in a loud, boomy voice that scared the shit out of me. And he's like, don't kill your son, you're an asshole. And Abraham's like, why the fuck did you even wake me up? I don't understand any of this. You fucking asshole. So God's an asshole. What's the point to that I missed? What is it? Explain it to me. Okay, you got to do it fast though, because if it's not entertaining, it's gonna. If you don't do it, if you don't make a point quickly, I have to start shitting on you. It's just the law of entertainment, and I have to just start meanfully shitting on you. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Isaac. Yeah. Oh, it was an angel. It wasn't God? Is that really the story?
The angel cried into Isaac's eyes, and that's why Isaac had eye problems.
That's why Isaac had eye problems? You know, I don't know thing one about it, but I'm pretty sure you're wrong. I'm pretty sure you're wrong. That's why and that is why Isaac had eye problems. Because he cried. That's so weird. I don't think that's like a reality show plot. That's not like the Bible. That's like, yeah, it was weird. It was a different dude. It was like it's like a movie. All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe God's not an asshole. I don't know. Of course, he's not an asshole. He's just imaginary. All right, here's another indefensible point. I mean, here's what I really believe, is that nobody owes you anything. And the world certainly doesn't owe you anything. First of all, if you know that there's something bad happening to a person, you're responsible. You're just responsible for everybody. But as far as what you're owed, you're not owed even a glass of fucking water. That's what I really believe. From the second that you come out of your mother's vagina, like the second your last foot comes out like that second that your foot stops touching, and it will never touch your mother's vagina again unless you kick your mother in the vagina later in life, which you shouldn't. Don't kick your mother in the vagina. There's very few legitimate reasons to kick your mother in the vagina. There's maybe 7. Generally speaking, I don't know your mother, but there are exactly 7 reasons that it's okay to kick your mother in the vagina. And they're rare. They don't come up much. So usually it's safe. If you're thinking to yourself, should I kick my mother in the vagina right now? Probably not. Probably not. But the point is, from that moment that you stop being inside your mother, you were born. That's the first thing that was on the schedule for your life. The next thing you are actually scheduled to do is fucking die. That's actually the only thing that's definitely supposed to happen, is you fucking dying and getting eaten by the earth. Between those two, whatever you can eke out is your thing. Nobody owes you good cell service or a car that does things you like. That one fizzled out. Okay, everybody who gets murdered is either an asshole or stupid. That's my last thing I want to say. That's not probably right, but feels good to say. If you were murdered, you're either an asshole or you're an idiot. Nobody's murdered for no reason. Nobody's murdered. I mean, people are accidentally killed, but murder, that's somebody killed. For someone to murder you, even a crazy person might murder you because you look like some guy who he thinks is Barney Miller from that old show or something like that. But somebody either murders you because you're an asshole, you fucked them over, and so they murdered you. Okay, so now you're a dead asshole. Or you're a stupid, because stupid people get murdered sometimes because they let murderers know that they're dangerous to them. Like, whenever I see in a movie or a TV show when somebody says, I'm going to tell the police and everybody as soon as I get out of this dark, locked-up house that you have me in, you're all in huge trouble when I get away from you, hopefully. That's so many. He murdered him because he was going to tell on him. Well, don't make it clear to fucking murderers that you're going to tell on them. Say, hey, that was cool how you embezzled. That was awesome. I'll see you later because I loved it. I love embezzlement. I'm going to go get some cigarettes and then get inside of a police station and tell people inside the police station. That was the worst piece of whatever that was. Man, I was saying the other day to myself, man, I ain't 20 anymore. And then I realized I'm not even 40 anymore. I ain't 40 anymore. Boy, if I could be 40, that would be something. Be 40, walk around slowly and grunt. Sleep 8 hours, still feel tired. All right, I should leave on something funny. Here's a proven piece of material. I got in a traffic altercation with a young fella, and I was in Los Angeles, and I was driving around. I was in a hurry. I was speeding. I was driving very fast because I was in a hurry. I was putting a lot of people's lives in danger because of my bad judgment. That's what speeding is. I was making them all depend on their skill and luck to not die, because I had wanted to sit on the toilet for 2 hours after I'd been done shitting. Just hours just sitting there. Okay, so I'm driving really fast through traffic, and all of a sudden I realize that there's somebody else driving at my speed. It's a loud car. It's this green Honda that this kid made at his house. You know those Hondas? And he's driving next to me, and I realize that he's looking at me like he thinks we're in a race. Like, I'm not even aware of him. he thinks we're in a race. And so I'm like, good, let's both get to the show on time. I got to go. But so then he starts doing stuff like getting in front of me and then slamming on his brakes, and he's becoming a problem. So when we get to the next red light, I roll my window down and I go, hey, I'm not going fast relative to you. I have an independent reason to be quick. And he just got angry at all the words or whatever, and he went, oh, I'll fucking kill you! I'm like, what? What? I'll fucking kill you! And I go, fuck you, because I was just in a bad mood. And then I swear to God, it's a true story, he takes out a gun and he shows me his gun. So I go through the red light. I just blow through it. And he follows me, and I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I think that's going to dissuade this guy. Well, he's trying to kill me, but he's not going to go through a red light and get points on his license and have to get time off of work to go into court. He knows that in the long run, that's a dumb thing to do. So now I'm in a car chase in L.A., and it doesn't feel like one. It's a beautiful out, and I'm just listening to Simon and Garfunkel being chased. I am just a poor boy, though my story seldom told. I've squandered my resistance. So anyway, then I realized I got a phone. I'll call 911. But when you call 911 on a cell phone, it's not the crack team that you get. When you call 911 from a landline, you get City 9. You get like a guy with a helmet on and two cops going, let's go! They're ready. But when you call 911, you get Verizon 911. You just get the same asshole. This fucking emergency. And I go, she said, what's your emergency? And I go, okay, there's a guy chasing me through traffic and he has a gun. He's trying to kill me. And she goes, why is he doing that? I'm like, is there a reason he could have that would then be okay for him to do it? That you wouldn't send anyone? Is there an answer to that? Where you go, that sounds like you caused that yourself. We're not interested. You really... Like, do you want me to put him on the fucking phone? I don't understand. So I'm like, because I fucked his mom and killed his family. All right? Come get both of us. I'm worse than him. Ha ha ha. Hurry up. Anyway, so I hung up and I just called again. That's what you do when you get a shitty person. And the next person was like, oh, all right. So they sent helicopters, like immediately. I guess I just sound white enough to call in air support in any particular. I am nervous. Anyway, good night. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you.